Good day, guys. Welcome to our channel. If you're new here, we'd like to say welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, we say welcome back and thanks for all the love and support. So as you can see here, we're going back on the farm, the Bensonville farm, after 8 months of being out of the country. Yeah, the roads are not so good because it's rainy season, but yeah, once we got on the farm, I went ahead to check some of our fruit trees to get fresh oranges, and then you can also see there's some cocoa there that are already producing that we planted a couple of years ago. And what we're using those for now is to multiply seeds to be able to plant more. So we have a massive cocoa nursery coming out where we're using those seeds from the plants that are already producing to regenerate seeds to be able to get more seedlings to plant. So that's what you can see in the picture here. We got some cocoa that we ate and we had to keep the seed to give back to the farm workers because they're using it. And thereafter we had to go inspect an ongoing project for one of the farm workers. He's building a house that we kind of helped him, so he went on to show us. So as you can see on your screen right now, that's just a little video of the house. And yeah, after there we came across some fresh palm wine on the farm, and then went on to inspect ongoing work. So it's a huge farm, so you during the rainy season have to control the grass, so we constantly have to have people on there working, trying to make sure that the grass is under control. During the dry season there are other methods you can use to control the grass, but rainy season you have to get people to cut it down. And then I also took along with me an expert to trim, because once the palm reach a certain level you have to trim the trees. That kind of helps with upward growth, so I took along an expert with me to kind of inspect the farm and just train the workers there on how to trim the trees. So that's what you just saw. And then we went on further because there were people actively working on the farm when we were there. So you can see there's fresh brushing bush that they just got rid of. And then we're also inspecting the yield. So there has been massive yield on the farm, as you're going to see. Almost all of the trees are bearing fruit, and it's really encouraging to see. Some of the palm already started to get ripe. So there is also ongoing harvest, as you will see as this video progresses. But yeah, we're just inspecting the yield. For most of the palm is like their second time bearing fruit, and just seeing the progression. From year 1 to year 2, as the year goes, so the yield improves. And it's just amazing. The soil here is very fertile. We barely use any chemical fertilizers here, just mostly organic manure that was used at the early stages of this. And then yeah, as I said, there was active work ongoing, so you can see people working, and there are groups scattered all around the farm, in different areas working. Again, it's a very huge place to cover. I'm going to try my best in this video to show you guys as much as we can. We're inspecting in phases, and yeah, the farm, again, that area you're looking at right now, that entire side is coconut. So we broke the farm down into 3 main crops for business purpose. The number 1 is palm, so predominantly palm, and then you have number 2 is coconut, number 3 is cocoa. So we kind of did it based on the areas where these crops thrive. If you studied the soil, you would know that. I mean, there are areas where cocoa do really well. So we allocated those places for cocoa. Coconut and palm, I would say, are in kind of the same league. Palm can do well literally anywhere, but again, there are areas where it thrives. So again, inspecting more of the fruit trees, more oranges, and I kind of had a talk with the farm supervisor a little bit because you see they're letting the oranges get ripe on the tree and just fall, which again is not good agronomy practices. Even though I mean the orange is not a predominant crop that we have on the farm, but still it's waste, to just let it stay there and waste. And you can see in the video coming up, there are more cocoa, because I said there are cocoa that we planted a couple of years ago that's already producing, and that's where we're getting our seeds from to be able to replant. So we're generating seeds from these crops that are already producing fruit. Again, an awesome variety that we got. It took, about 2 to 2.5 years to start producing fruit. So we're excited about regenerating those seeds and utilizing it for future planting purposes. At the moment, we're already planting, so we have as I stated earlier, I have a massive nursery that we have out already. So we've already started planting more cocoa in those areas that are allocated. The same with the coconut. I mean, the areas again that were designated for coconut is just purely coconut that we're planting there. Those are still in their formative years. Most of the coconuts that are at year 1, to like year 1.5. So they're still young. Like that area I was showing you, you're not going to see them, really clear because they're still young yet. But yeah, I mean, just again showing you what we have here. We came across a ripe cocoa that we picked, and my assistant tried busting the cocoa on the wrong tree. I don't know what he was thinking because that tree doesn't look strong enough, but he got it right. Again, fresh, as you can see, fresh organic cocoa. That's where chocolate comes from. So if I don't know, I know most of us have had chocolate, but just seeing the actual crop that cocoa comes from, and it's something that a lot of people have not experienced. But yeah, that is kind of a little sweet, and it has a little sour taste to it. But yeah, it's just an amazing experience seeing something that you planted from like when they were very little, and having them get to the point where they're bearing fruits that you can eat from. So that was just again an amazing experience. Every time I go on the farm, I'm just blown away to see those crops that we literally planted from scratch at the point that they're producing now. It gives me joy. And don't get me wrong, this whole thing is for business, but there's also a therapeutic piece to it. Seeing things that you plant grow. And then we also came across a coal. So this is how people burn charcoal. And the workers were getting this together to start burning coal. So mostly from trees that they cut from the farm. They're going to pack it in a way and dub it with mud and put fire in it. And yeah, we went on again to do more of the inspection. So this is, as I said, it's a huge farm, so you can't do all in a go. So we did it in phases. Had to rest here and there and then start. But this is what I was talking about. Planting the crops in the area where it is good for them. You see them really thrive. You look here, you see like these palm bunches are really huge, and it's a testament of the land there, that the land that it's on, and that it's actually meant to be in that place. Like the yield is just crazy. I mean, see those bunches. I mean, they're huge for like a second year plant, second year producing, so to speak. And it's like the trees are doing really well. You can see they're healthy, and so yeah, I mean, we're just going to take you along to see the yield. We're getting excited about the growth year. We're expecting massive harvest in the next 2 to 3 months, because as I said, all of the trees are bearing fruit. So it's doing great. And again, in areas we intercrop with different crops. So in this particular area was cassava, and a lot of the cassava had been harvested. There are still some of them there, but now we're intercropping with pepper and bitter ball, as you can see here. So this entire area you're seeing, you can see the marks on the ground is all pepper, bitter ball, and okra. And bitter ball, I think, is garden eggs, if I'm not wrong. In a previous video I did of the farm, we did intercrop, and that's still there in certain areas with pineapple. And for us, like I said, we like to place the crops in the places that they're going to do well, that we see them doing well. So there are different portions, different things that were intercropped. But this entire area going is again intercropped with pepper, garden eggs, or bitter ball, and okra. And I mean, the only trees that you'll see now that's not bearing fruit would be trees that were replaced. Because when you plant, I mean, in farming, not everything is going to grow. So some trees did not make it. We had to do replacement planting. So you'll see there, trees in the air in certain areas that are not producing yet, because the initial seedlings that were planted in that particular area did not survive. So we had to do replacement planting, and it's understandable. So trees that were planted with that initial seedling will start producing fruit, but then the one that was the replacement planting that was done will still be behind, because it's much younger than those other folks. But again, the yield and the growth on the farm is just insane. I don't know if the video will even do justice to it, but it's exciting to be able to put in work, and you're seeing the benefits. You're seeing your hard work pay off. Is awesome. And so that's just it. There are different segments of the farm that we're going to take you through in this video. So watch to the end. There are a lot of exciting stuff here. Just watch and see as we make progress on the farm. And there are a lot more videos coming from this farm. There are exciting things we're doing on the farm that we want you guys to be a part of. So watch to the end and see what's going on, and hopefully watch subsequent videos that are coming up on the farm. And yeah, let's grow together. Again, we don't know it all, so if there are areas that you feel that, well, you guys are not doing this right, we wholeheartedly welcome your feedback. We welcome positive feedbacks. Let us know if there are any practices that could help us improve yield, and anything whatsoever that you feel could help us with again, massive planting of pepper and bitter ball. They're still small, still very because they were just planted, so you wouldn't be able to see them properly right now. Hopefully we can be able to bring you guys update on the status of those pepper in a few, I would say in a month or two. But yeah, leave us your feedback. Please like, share, subscribe. We thank you all for the support, the continuous support, sticking and staying with us. We grateful, just beyond words. We're grateful, and we promise to keep doing our best to bring quality content. And just one thing I want to talk about here is what we're blessed with on this farm. So throughout the videos you're going to see, we have water sources all over the farm. So there's a stream that runs through the land, and it's all over everywhere. We have excellent sources of water, which is great. I mean, if you're going to be successful in farming, water is one thing that's key. In the future, we're probably going to look to some kind of mechanized irrigation, not so much so for the palm, as they're all growing up now and they're doing well. But I mean, in areas where we want to intercrop with vegetables and those kind of stuff, fruits, seasonal crops will definitely need to irrigate, and maybe look into some form of greenhouse in the future, to be able to produce fresh vegetables and fruits all year round. But yeah, like I said, the opportunities here are endless, and it excites me truly, and it's just an amazing feeling being able to start something and see it grow to a point where you can really appreciate the level that you're at. So yeah, keep watching, and thanks again for the support. Hey guys, so I'm back just to talk a little bit about again, fruit trees on the farm. So apart from the three main crops, the palm, the coconut, and the cocoa, we also have planted again a lot of different fruit trees, from soursop to guavas to some local varieties of apple to oranges to lime to lemon. I mean, just all fruits that you can think about, because we kind of want this to be a one-stop shop for us and visitors that we're going to get, because eventually in the future we're looking to have probably our primary residence there on the farm, and then our home in the city will be like a secondary residence. Because for me personally, I like being close to nature. There's just a feeling of joy that I get. So we want to be able to have everything on that farm. So if you're there and you want orange juice, you should be able to get it. If you're there, you want to make your own apple, your own chocolate, you have the raw material there. If you want like fresh fruit juices, you have those fruit trees there. If you want to eat fresh fruits, you have them there. I mean, I also spoke about the vegetables and that kind of stuff. So just having everything there that you can just walk and pick whatever you want. That's kind of the vision we have for this farm and other farms that we're involved with. So yeah, I mean, we're being avocados. We've planted a lot of avocados on the farm everywhere. There are just a lot of avocado trees. We have a lot of guava trees, oranges, lime, lemon. As I said, local varieties of apple. Again, I can't remember everything. Definitely mango. I can't remember everything off the top of my head. Yeah, so I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but there's just a lot of food out there. Again, we are going to continue to improve and get better. There are also other farms that we're involved with, other farms that we have. There are different crops, but for this particular farm, like I said, we intend to have our primary residence here once we move back. So just having everything that we need there. I mean, once you're there, you have everything you need. And we also have other developments coming up as far as animal farming, so we're looking in that direction. And as the new year comes, that's going to be a key area of focus for us. Again, we're doing everything to make it a one-stop shop. Just to make, first of all, have the products, and then make it in a way that we have everything that you need. Everything you need once you're on the farm, so you don't have to think about going to town to get anything. There are a lot of amazing developments in the pipeline, and we're excited to share those developments with you guys as we progress, as we go along. So stick and stay with us. We do have, again, a lot of amazing projects coming up, and we will be sharing all of those with you. So just stick and stay. Keep supporting us by watching our videos, by liking, by sharing. That's we're really appreciative of that. And from our end, all we can promise is to keep sharing our journey, our life's journey with you guys. Whether it's the ups and downs, because definitely life is not always going to be just ups. There are going to be downs, and there are going to be challenging circumstances, challenging situations. But it's amazing that we have this community of people that's scattered everywhere around the world. A community, a support system, essentially. So just stick with us, and we promise to bring you guys nothing but the best. So as I said earlier, there was ongoing harvest on the farm. So you can see, there were, as they were cutting the palm, they were collecting it in different locations, and people will have to tow them to a central point. But that's just a little bit of what I talked about. And then after, again, walking around under the sun. It wasn't too sunny, but it was hot. You can see that I'm sweating. But after walking around, we kind of went by the water side just to get a taste of Mother Nature's awesomeness. Like I said to you guys, we have water sources all over the farm, so that was just one of them. And people use that place to shower. It's fresh running water, clean, cold, so it was really refreshing to be there. But thanks. I know I've said thanks over and over, but thanks to you guys sincerely for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, stick and stay with us. We have amazing things coming your way. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.